Loptr. It's Loptr underscore underscore, and then Gameaholic 2D. All right, so let's see. This is round 1 of silver bracket. So next matchup is gonna be between whoever wins this and whoever wins Path versus Andy. They'll be coming down from the losers bracket in gold. So right off the bat, we see bombs. Oh, and Gameaholic's not getting back with bombs. I'm assuming Loptr's done the same. They both have spring, so they could just spring ball over the crumbles. Not really sure what's going on. It looks like both of them forgo bombs.
They don't have morph, so.
Oh, yes, of course. Always assume have morph. I don't know, man. Anyway.
Bubble Mountain.
So
see what we have. Charge.
Okay. I'd want them. I wouldn't want to go back. It seems kind of like a dead end here, so reducing as much backtracking as possible. And he keeps them. We got our first save here with Loptr. He's probably gonna go, yep. He's fixing to go to the right of Bubble Mountain. Gameaholic coming up right behind him. So Gameaholic just a little bit ahead, having bombs in his inventory. And closing the gap. Yeah, when does GT come into logic? Right now, we can't assume too much because it's a one-way. But probably not that far away from connecting.
Well,
so
there's morph.
Morph at right of Mama Turtle, was that?
Yeah. Which puts bombs into logic as well.
No power bombs, so probably gonna see something here, whether bombs or power bombs at the left here going through Crab Tunnel into Main Street. Loptr taking the slow return for bombs. Just going down here really shows out not backtracking for something pretty nifty. But only missiles here at Main Street through Crab Tunnel. No. Still looking for power bombs and bombs.
Yeah, I'd save before going in that room. Wait, can they do that one right
Looks
now?
like
No, they're
neither.
dropping explosives. Oh, bombs don't count, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm not paying attention, obviously, here. Talking about them getting bombs and then saying they don't have explosives. We see the back of Batoon. Can't go that way. Which is never in logic, going through from the back.
Rock!
So we have 2 DLC bosses flanking the bottom of Bubble Mountain. Croc is in logic with charge. I'm not aware of how much ammo is required for Croc to be in logic. Did you happen to see what Loptr saw at the mid-right of Bubble Mountain?
I don't remember.
It was just a room that he turned around immediately. I wonder if we're gonna get an answer for Beta Power Bomb's room.
It's likely that Croc is blocking progression here.
I'm guessing that it was speed locked at the mid-right of Bubble Mountain.
Fairly straightforward seat so far.
Yeah. Now, I think when you see Croc this early on, no map yet, it's pretty common for people to go and kill Croc. So, I mean, they both have a very close save, so it's at least worth peeking with charge. So, we're now in Brinstar. Game deciding to head back though. Looks like he's probably gonna go for the item here at Main Street using Speed Booster.
That's a nope.
But of course, yeah, makes perfect sense that it connects that way. So I think you could probably get a spark from Croc's room, but that's kind of tight. I think you just need to go.
Wow.
It looks like game is looking for a maybe a dead end here at top of Wreck Ship. What was the map like?
Yeah, tiny. There's like nothing there.
We've pretty much seen everything.
There's a single X that we saw.
Is game on his way to it?
It's blocked though, so
Unfortunate.
it's the bottom of the jumper room for the EDPBs.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Loptr going straight for the map, it appears.
Yeah, Gameaholic was able to see this
kind of
earlier,
brim?
but just decided not to.
Yeah, you know, fair enough to him. Anything could have happened, but
I would have liked the information
looked
probably,
like
but
I agree. I think going for map here is better.
Especially with water Main Street, like, without gravity.
Yeah. Let's see. Wonder if Gameaholic's gonna take the same route here and go straight for the major. He might be, yeah, he might be eyeing that X. I didn't see how it connected. Loptr going for this closer X here to the major.
Yep.
Game going through Rising Tide.
BDs, which is gonna let him get this this major right here. Oh, he could have got it with bombs anyways, but
I would be tempted to peek C here. It'd be nice to have a save, but nothing's close enough for that to make sense. Talking about Loptr. I'm glad both of them are looking for missiles. Okay. Loptr finds supers in X-ray room. Game finally getting to that X. Unfortunately for him, this is kind of going off the beaten path. Or not beaten, sorry. Going kind of out of his way. If he had just gone right, like Loptr did, he would find both types of X's. And he'd be set. But I think it's the right play. You never know when something's in logic and you don't have X's of any kind, you don't want to be backtracking that much more. So this is a good way to hedge your bet. Loptr through Metroid's room. And we find X-ray. So X-ray stand-up glitch, now in logic. Not too many places that's useful. Pretty much the only thing I think that's super useful for, unless there's no, it's a water room to the left of, what is it, aqueduct. Then the only useful thing is freezing B-toms to get through the super missile room, the bottom of Bryn. What's that called? Just called Etikun Energy Tank Room. After making his way to Criteria. Map's kind of far away. Loptr might take... Okay, yeah, Loptr deciding not to head this way yet. I assume he's going for the major at the wreck ship. What is that? Wreck ship shaft? What do the people call that?
I don't think I've ever seen anybody use ability Gameaholic. just used.
What's going on with Game?
He spat like 5 bombs out when he's in morph.
Oh. Okay, I was more referring to why he was almost dying there, but yeah, I don't know what that's called, but when you charge beam and go into morph, if you hold down, you can
Interesting.
determine when the bombs come out. When you let go of down, or if you wait too long, it'll force them out. They'll fly around.
Interesting.
What I found out when I was going through the wiki today was if you're underwater, when you do that, the physics of the bombs is affected by having gravity or not. Weird.
Makes sense. I mean, in a spaghetti
I guess
code kind of
bombs
way,
have
but
yeah. I mean, they made a lot of shortcuts with how they coded Samus's movement, but those shortcuts, a lot of them made things a lot more simple for
I
making it
mean,
work.
I can see why it happens from a coding perspective, but from a logical perspective, it doesn't.
No, yeah.
It's like, oh, they have gravity, so everything Samus related is now affected by gravity. How they did it, but
Yeah.
all right. Next logical progression. I think we have basically everything we need. Boss time, really. Some tanks, but that's about it.
A slow trudge through Halfy Rome. One of my first ever races was going through this on like no health. I don't know how many rooms before, but a slow climb from the bottom of Main Street all the way up to the top. It was rough, but it made me better at map randos for sure. I definitely need to practice what Loptr's doing here. I need to be able to get those Shine Spark Echo kills. Iron Pirates are real annoying to deal with, especially when you're low on ammo. Now, Gameaholic had just a tiny lead at the start, but Loptr's just been making good calls and is pulling ahead.
Yeah, his decision to ignore both maps at the beginning wasn't the best idea. Then the isolated X was also a risk.
Yeah, but it's just as much of a risk as not looking at it. But, you know. Nice save at landing site. That's very true, Cruel Beans. Just because he's ahead now doesn't mean he'll be ahead 20 minutes from now. Loptr just about to the map. Let's see, is it Fantoon? No. Well,
It's Ridley, though.
yeah, I think we have to. Oh, not go Norfair. Okay. I would go Norfair. Let's see what's going on there first. But it looks like he might be collecting to go and face Ridley now. Yeah, chat saying you gotta do Ridley. Yeah, Norfair entrance is below Ridley.
It wasn't locked by Ridley, though.
No. So, yeah, with 20 supers here, going for Ridley now, not bad at all. I would, from this point, playing as Loptr, I would kill Ridley, save at ship, and then go N.
And hitbox is hard tech. I thought so. Yep, can. Hitbox is hard. Mm-hmm.
Loptr gonna check this major before he goes to N/Ridley. You got this. Come on. There we go.
I think that it's spiffy. Or else a whole bunch of rooms would not be in logic. Like the room with acid, the rise and falls with like the 3 pirates in it. If you don't have the ammo for that, you'd have to be patient, which is very hard.
So Loptr saw Space Jump at the Billy Mays room, and he's keeping it. He's going straight for N. All right, let's see. Is it dry to the bottom left of Aqueduct? It is. Easy. So, I guess the only place we can really use stand-up now is in Pants Room. I think we might have seen Pants Room, and it didn't have anything to do with us. So, kind of weird for X-Ray. I guess it was just filler.
Pretty good Walranium. Loptr's got a few minutes ahead up here. Actually, at this point, it's even a few minutes. It's probably like 1.5, 2.
Where did Loptr find find Screw Attack. Is that the far major to the right and Bryn?
Yeah.
Loptr with 25 supers. Oof. Yeah. He's got just about everything. I don't think he's locked out of anything, so going down here at West Ocean is probably a-okay.
Interesting for Loptr to take the upper red here.
Oh, I do that all the time, forgetting I have
Yeah.
speed
Yeah.
booster or not wanting to go back.
He had a runway and could have taken the bottom.
Yep, Pants Room had nothing to do with us.
This has got to be
Alright, let's see
Fantoon.
what
It
end.
can't be Fantoon, never mind.
Yeah, next one is definitely Fantoon. So we do have a boss here, and then we do have 2 entrances to Meridia, and a couple of majors there on the right. I think we peak Meridia here.
Yeah, with
And if we don't like
Space
ahead.
Jump and 25 supers, I feel like Loptr would have wanted to go proudly here.
Yeah, we haven't seen Mother Brain, so it's kind of hard to optimize route. But no, we have not seen Mother Brain and Nito. So it really is more freeform at this point as far as route goes. Probably gonna have to go back through criteria. So yeah, like I said, I would peak M here and figure out what's going on, if I want to continue down M or not. There is 2 entrances in criteria. I think one of them we came from. But I think one of them was Torian. We haven't seen Torian yet.
Oh, fried shrimp. Just kill shrimp. Oh, wait, no, yeah. Never mind. Fried shrimp. I'm done.
Meridia map, far-flung.
I mean, one E-Tank Ridley is probably not the most comfortable with just Varia.
No, not at all. I would not be comfortable. I would not face Ridley with one or even just 2 E-tanks with just 1 suit. I don't get comfortable with 2 suits until 4, but I feel like I have to a lot of the times with 3 and 2 suits. So we still have 2 of the G4 bosses outstanding. And we have not seen Mother Brain. We're not really looking for majors too much here. There's only 2 majors that make things go faster. Gravity
Happy
being
one.
one of them. So only one now. Wave typically at this point is not worth going out of the way for. And it's kind of hard to make an argument for even plasma when you have 25 supers. You know, I would actually be fairly comfortable facing Ridley with 25 and 3 E-tanks.
Yeah.
But
Fortunately, Beam only does 180 charged here.
he's got
Thanks
plenty
to-
of missiles too.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's going for the save, Loptr. Loptr playing pretty safe. Spiffy, gravity was at, what is that? It's the Norfair. The spring maze room.
Or the ghost can trap you.
So I don't believe we've seen Sandpit.
Gameaholic do Dragon? Or
I didn't see. He is exploring Meridia, so I'll have to take close
I'm gonna
attention
take that as a no.
on his way back out. He was doing stuff around the entrance, but I did not see. Loptr not quite out of the woods here, but I think he's doing good.
It should be fine.
All right. Not looking too good for Gameaholic here. I think not turning around at an M map, but seeing that it was so far away, kind of a bad play when there was more majors to the right. But if there's a boss here
It's
and not
Fantan
Mother
has to be.
Brain,
There's only one left and one right map left.
now it's a pretty ambiguous who is in the lead here. If Mother Brain is here in Meridia, it's not super great for Gameaholic. However, if Kraid is here as well, then we're kind of even at the moment, I would say. Game with his first confirmed boss kill. And we take Toilet into Torian. We see worst room in the game, everyone's favorite. Pretty high up the map is here in Torian. Let's see what this Meridia map is. So we only see Mother Brain here, but we do... Oh, we saw Kraid as well, and we see an entrance to Torian.
That's quite bad for Loptr right now.
Maybe not. Maybe Loptr hits up Meridia from here. But I would say it is bad because he's out chasing ghosts in Torian. But it's not that much of a setback having an entrance there.
The red tower being right here in the map, this is fine. Yeah. Yeah, and having the Meridia connector here is...
Alright, so what do we have in Sandpit? Because we're gonna go here, Crumble Shaft, for the last beam. And it's Plasma. Yeah, if Loptr goes to Meridia from here, I'd say that's GG. You just gotta play safe.
It's a massive, massive upgrade to the beam combo. 600 instead of 180. My God, Marty is huge.
Yeah, this is a little bit big for Meridia. All 4 super quick kill. Love seeing those. Good job, Gameaholic.
Loptr not going for blue suit drop.
Yeah, when game entered from the right and opposed to top, it's about as far as you would expect a map to get.
A game entered from below, Loptr entered from above.
Loptr gonna get the good news after killing Fantoon. I think he already knows that everything has to be here, right? We've seen
Yeah.
everywhere, I believe. I hope we get a microwave Fantoon.
There's no reason not to.
Alright, here we go. He went for the 5 hit. Somebody was pointing out when you have full beam, you only need to do 3, but let's see. You got the beam chart up?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. How many hits is it if it's just charge and plasma?
Just charging plasma is 450 charged. Damage. I don't know health, so
It's 2,500 health for Fantoon. So it's like 5 hits.
6. Yeah. With ice, it's 5 hits, but
You hit him with 3 missiles too. Does that make a difference? I don't know.
missiles are 100, 200.
100 each.
It has 3 missiles and 5 shots.
Game's in a bit of a squeeze here. He
Having
did
to do
not
this
fight Dragon before.
underwater too.
Yeah, no gravity. It's rough going.
It's not too good for game here. Okay.
I would not have thought to use PBs there because I never fight using PBs here. I really should after seeing what he did there with Dragon.
Prom.
Somebody's got to dance, right?
Prom.
Lopter's probably... He might not even save here. Depends. There is a save on the way. So I'd hope he'd get that save and then head straight for Mother Brain. Game... Oh, thank you, Cruel Beans. I don't think you finding it for him is gonna really help him at this point.
I'm sure our wise and noble Twitch chat will know if you don't, but does X Factor deal full damage beam per hit?
X Factor? What do you mean?
It does. Okay. Somebody in the Discord asked if X Factor does full charge beam damage per hit. So Oh, that's evil beans. That is evil. But completely in character.
Loptr having a bit of trouble with the ice clip here. All right, chat. What do you think escape time is going to be here? You know, we have 2 paths to criteria.
We're probably looking at like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Something, probably.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 150.
So I don't copy anybody in chat. We'll go 205.
Slam with the 10 minutes.
Actually, no, this is a lot longer than that. No, this is looking at least 3. Unless I missed something. No? Okay.
220.
Anybody in chat? We have 225. Nope. Uranium and Nito
Looks
being
like
the closest
Cool
at 210.
Cruel Beans was the closest without going over. Or, sorry, was the closest going over.
Yeah, so Price is Right. Doesn't count.
Sorry, Beans. We see Loptr taking the Torian route back. I wonder how Game's feeling right now.
I'd have to assume he knows he's behind. Some of the early choices that he made.
I'm sorry, everything cut out for me for a second. My headphones are telling me low battery.
I'd have to assume that he knows that he's a bit behind from the early decisions that he made, but sometimes you have to play your game.
I tried to assume nothing when I'm racing, but It seems as though most racers just assume every mistake means I'm behind. And that's GG's. No.
And we are about to start game 2, no objectives. Gameaholic versus Loptr. Loptr took game 1, which was
Bar plus movement.
yeah, but whose pick was that again?
Yeah, and let's see. And Loptr banned No Mother Brain 2 and Metroids. So the last game type we have is Grav plus 9, or Grav and 9 plus 1. Is that what it is? Maybe it's 8 plus 1. I always
9
forget.
plus 1.
9 plus 1, okay.
Oh, what's going on here?
Did he?
Game,
It looks like
Gameaholic, hello?
spaced
Hello?
out.
So that's what 23-second difference.
It never feels good to do that. I've done it twice.
Well,
Too
timers
bad
are
for
going to be
game.
not in sync, but actually, you know what? We'll keep timers in sync.
Yes, we must.
We'll keep timers in syncs.
Game just clearing the catch. Yeah, it's spiffy.
Even though he's technically 23 seconds less than that, but it's whatever. No items yet, right?
We have Morph Ball
Oh yes. Okay.
and Charge
so it's
now.
baby seed.
It is no objectives, so baby or not, it's gonna be a ride. Yeah, I'm hoping for a Jet Seed.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So our schedule's a little tight here at 3 hours. So depending on how long this race goes, we'll find out what happens.
Yeah, I don't know how it all works on the back end, but we essentially have only 2 hours left, and we might need to change channels or even reschedule. I'm not sure.
Ooh.
We find Grapple at Mama Turtle. Very inconvenient place to find it. Grapple is one of the items that puts it in logic.
So that tells us that
It looks like,
gravity is somewhere accessible right now.
or bombs.
It's underwater.
There is some... No, you ride Mama Turtle to the air,
Oh,
and then
okay.
you bomb jump from there. Let's see, what was that Bubble Mountain? It was Supers. So, game a little bit ahead here, it appears. Actually, they're matched up. Never mind.
Well,
He's got a little
to-
more info.
Gameaholic's actually like 23 seconds off because his timer and starting late. So
I thought his timer was accurate. He just started late himself. I'm not sure.
Yes, but I don't think his timer doesn't start until he gains control.
Inside the seed or inside the ROM, yeah. Bean says his timer was accurate. It lines up with what I saw.
I mean, I saw his timer at 23 seconds before he even gained access to movement, so. But, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Race time is going to be the end-all be-all here, but.
Yeah, I believe the timer on screen lined up with race time, which is in all actuality how it needs to work if we are to be consistent. Yeah, this is a good wall jump to practice because you never know when you get stuck here in Bubble Mountain.
Anybody see what Loptr just picked up? Bombs. Okay.
Was there another way? I didn't see if there was another way for game. I suppose he hasn't checked. Yeah, the map says he hasn't checked bottom left here. He really should check bottom left. This is not going well for him. That's the way a Loptr went. Yeah, very clearly. Ooh, that's not good for game. He's tunnel visioning. Loptr goes down. Well, it looks like Gim made it back up in his peaking item here. Sees that we only have grapple here. Not very useful up there like that.
Yeah, Loptr could go grapple here.
We saw ship. Yeah, I've been focusing a fair bit on game. But we saw ship at Loptr's screen.
Yeah.
So... Unfortunately, I don't think either of these players are at the level of being able to get the wall jump into horizontal bomb jump. I certainly am not. I can't do that. I have never tried. There are other things on the list that I need to work on first. Come on, meme. That's not fair. It's not Nito who blinds everything. It's Nevdi. I see how you mixed up the ends there, though.
You mean Lynx?
Nah, Lynx is the ammo getter. I don't know about his blinding practices. I just know ammo. Nevdi's like, yes, dude. Okay, meme. You got me there. Game going for... Oh, no. Going through a risky room there. And found more heat, unfortunately. Loptr. I believe he has to go through here. He might be able to go through the door above, but it looks like he is going to go through the green gate here. At the Ripper green gate room. Ooh. You get a super missile, and you get a super missile. Looks like Game has found his way to West Ocean.
It's the baby.
Okay. Loptr's taking those bombs back to Mama Turtle. Game is going for the E-Tank here at the top of West Ocean. I believe it was a reserve.
I believe.
Yeah. Game is gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah, Game's going through the center of West Ocean here. He might be disappointed where he ends up.
I don't think that this is filler. I think that maybe we're looking at something like Everest that we'll need grapple for to get some of the higher rooms, but Game grab bombs? Don't think so. Oh, he did. Okay.
Yes, he did. And Loptr finds 2 super packs here at Blueprint Elevator Room. We see Wasteland. Means map might not be that obtainable. We find Torian here. And it's X-ray. So far, these majors are kind of weird.
Also,
Like an expert seed kind of loadout you'd see. The only thing that's wrong with that picture would be having both supers and power bombs. My roommate is cleaning right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
no, we're good. Is heated room after heated room here.
Good, good, good.
Oh, finally a save.
Game took a reset, but I peeled my eyes away from the screen. What happened?
You just reset aftermath. There isn't anything else to really do down there. So,
Okay. So we have criteria map, which always feels good, especially in a no objectives. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, this is gonna take some reserve manipulation. I'm not sure what game was thinking there.
I'm gonna go spacer.
Yeah, game could have actually came back with Spazer. He had movement to get out, and he had a reserve tank, which means he could have pause buffered his damage for the pseudo screws. It's not that easy, and I'd definitely just reset for Spazer.
How dare you?
I mean, listen, he's going up against Loptr. It's a good matchup. He needs to take every. Oh, it looks like. Uh, uh,
Oh, we got a robot.
um,
Yes, here we are.
It seemed to have
X-ray.
a coughing fit.
See, here's our grapple progression suited to this game-breaking logic right now.
Yeah, I've practiced going through here with minimal health. It's quite tricky. He's gonna have to take some deboosts from a waiver. And doing this in the dark is kind of hard because you want to wait on top of a block while you do this, where you get the setup going.
Loptr comes back here, it's free for him, but we'll see. I'm surprised Loptr didn't go for that as soon as he had although he branched out somewhere else.
Loptr, sorry. Biffy saying expert tech requires nothing forward and back, and I have not done that. I've done it on one E-tank and nothing else. Well, actually, that's not true. Bombs and morph. I have not done the D boost off the waiver to the spikes. I've not done that yet. Maybe I should practice that. It's a very particular setup. Yeah, I believe it.
So, game very far behind right now. It was grappled
The major and
tickles.
Mama. Yeah, thank you.
Grapple gives us access to X-ray, which Loptr should be seeing it right now. Nah, he didn't. I don't think he's processing that major is probably regression.
It looks like game is going back for grapple. Somebody said earlier in chat that game's probably not feeling too good right now, and I'd have to agree with that.
I mean,
I was
after
surprised
spending like
he didn't go
4 minutes on this jump earlier, I would not be feeling good either.
Yeah. That aside, just like Loptr didn't go straight back for bombs, for grapple either. He went down west of.
Mr. Roboto again. Alright. Yeah, this is likely to be Varia. I mean, maybe Gravity, but it's likely to be Varia. Speed. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, this is all because I had something bad to say about Spazer, huh?
It is. Don't you ever disrespect Spacer again.
I'm sorry.
It's not me, you should be sorry too.
Sorry, Spazer. Sorry, chat. So what did we see? Speed booster?
Oh yeah, speed. Yep.
All right, so Loptr in good shape right now. They have charge though, Spiffy. What does Spazer do for you when you have charge? Like wreck ship? Okay, yeah.
Loptr.
That's the only thing I'm aware of, Spiffy.
Oh no. Is this
What
gonna
were you gonna
backfire
say,
on
Divine?
Loptr?
What happened?
He reset Spacer as soon as he saw it. Gameaholic at least picked it up and tried to keep it, but
You know what I think? I think that this seed is typical no objectives. Running around, no idea what to do next. Just pain. No bullet seed for us.
You didn't hear that. Did you guys hear that or no?
You're all good.
Okay. A lamp over here broke. Wouldn't break, just something fell off. I got it back on though.
Yeah. It didn't at least blow out our eardrums. There was a tiny noise.
So let's see. Let's pull this damage again. It's about 60. Is it like 60 or something for charged?
Yes, 60 damage for
Disgusting.
power beam, which is the base beam. Yeah, it's.
I mean, what? 18,000
You
on the
know?
brain. Looking at 100,
It's
100 charge shots right now for Loptr.
Yeah, it's 300 charge shots for Loptr.
Well, he's 20 power. So, or no, that's 20 spheres.
I see.
Yeah.
It
Hey,
looks
I'm
like
wrong.
game picked up speed.
Yes, this is game's pick.
Just missiles at Big Pink so far. We got one more item to check. So far, it looks like Loptr is ahead.
Loptr is definitely in the lead here. Although Gameaholic has made up quite a bit of time. Ammo is a little bit of a concern here.
I apologize to Loptr for calling him Loptr. I don't know how he feels about that, but just if I don't say your name in chat, I'm also sorry. I'm not the most confident when it comes to enunciation.
If you're not confident, then the best thing that you can do is so blatantly mispronounce it that people know that you're doing it on purpose.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, TKLZ? What kind of name is that?
Must be pronounced Tickens.
Mhm. Did he just go back for a Spazer? He did. I mean,
He's right there. He hasn't seen anything else.
That doubles his damage right now.
Sounds like good economy to me.
But there's another brain. Right there. But we still have no way of surviving Rainbow Beam yet.
Nope. We don't have quite enough ammo.
Oh.
I changed some network stuff. Hopefully that helps. I don't know what's going on. But I appreciate everybody not getting too mad at me for having bad internet.
How dare you?
Well, you know.
Even my hotel Wi-Fi is better than that. I say from like a campus hotel, so it's not.
I would live in a rural place, so it is what it is. But yeah, maybe if my internet was better, I would have gotten an internet addiction sooner.
I don't pay anything for this hotel Wi-Fi. Thank you very much.
You pay for the hotel?
My work does.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yo, Emrock getting us all sushi?
I don't think I've ever had sushi.
You like fish?
Certain kinds of fish. I'll do salmon.
You won't like sushi. You probably won't even like salmon sushi. You never know. You can always give it a try at some point.
Yeah.
I won't blame you for that. Seattle sushi.
There's some hake at the cafeteria a couple of days ago. Couldn't eat that.
It looks like Loptr's just been going back and forth for ammo. He's probably gonna refill here after breaking the Zevs. No, I would be breaking Zeb's right now and looking for another super pack or even just missiles. He's only 2 missile packs away from being able to go glass broken to dead mother brain. So actually, he should just break the glass and come back.
Yeah, well, they're at it right now. 2 tanks.
Oh, the E-tanks. Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Loptr?
Game hasn't even seen Norfair, has he?
Don't believe so.
Man, game is just not having any luck right now. These blinds are not going very well at all.
Why you play with map knowledge?
Yeah, we didn't talk too much about bans and picks. But thank you, Cruel Beans, for bringing it up. Game banned Double Suit and Loptr banned Metroids. The first game we played was... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Gameaholic with a double Reaver after exploring essentially the entirety of Brinstar. It's pretty crazy.
That's rough going. Still no answers on health for Loptr there, wreck ship. I'm sure Loptr is panicking right now. But game is not really closing the gap. Chat taking the moment to talk bad about wreck ship, and I all for it. Wreck ship always wrecks me. Slam WS equals wasted space. Not that much wasted space. Oh, Loptr finds ice and a reserve. That's gotta feel pretty good. Ooh, and takes the death there. Definitely gonna go back for that. can't imagine he doesn't. Game with another revert. Things are not going his way at all.
Wait.
Well, maybe Gameaholic wasn't feeling super confident against Loptr and picked a game type that is known for being wild. But I don't know. We'll have to ask him.
I mean, we have a bunch of heated rooms that I don't believe they've gone through, so there's got to be progression there somewhere. Or enough e-takes to grab.
Wow, Bryn map is horrible.
Yep.
We'll take those super missiles. We can completely kill Mother Brain on MO. We don't have ice because
Another heated room. Crystal Flash. Man down. Man down. We lost Canix. Oh, they're back.
all right, I'm forcing everything over 4G. Hopefully that changes what's going on. I just can't believe it right now. My internet is not great. And I don't know if I sound like a robot, but it is a slideshow for me right now.
Loptr didn't have the means to make it out, guys. There was no way he was surviving that with a reserve. You sound fine for now. Oh, that is all the health needed for Loptr. Look at those underwater wall jumps. Bash and like Ludwig for that hammer minigame.
Yeah, there's something going on with the internet in my region. Well, go ahead and let me know if I get too robot-y. You'll probably have to carry on for me. Fine?
What's up?
Yeah, I'm coming through fine, right?
Yeah, you're fine.
Alright.
Does he have enough here? Oh, he's breaking everything.
No,
I thought he was. It's like,
imagine having just enough E-tanks and then taking that fight to fruition.
I mean, he can do it with 18 supers, but because he has charge. But
I would be a long, tough fight.
it is not something I would recommend. Multiple times, Mercurius. He's done that multiple times. He did it in his one of his most recent matches. And he did it once before that in a different tournament? I'm not sure. It's either twice this tournament or once in this tournament and once before.
Game turning off speed booster, going into what is this? Amphitheater? Ooh, and just grazes the golden pirate. Unfortunate. Looks like Loptr's gonna close out this seed and this round.
Game is probably not going to be very happy with his performance, but at this point, if I'm Loptr here, I don't know. Is there one more tank he can grab nearby? I don't think so, but going into the bare minimum health, I think you just have to, yeah, you gotta go for it.
Game finding one of the deadliest rooms in the game to have no suits. what's that room called?
Loptr opting to use 5 supers here. Because it's I agree with this. So that he takes less damage. Yeah.
Yes. I when I first heard about that
And
strat, I didn't know.
instant onion rings.
He was hungry. Yeah, I think he didn't even have enough health by the time he got into that fight for meatballs too. I think he was kind of low.
Mrock, this is a family-friendly channel.
Yeah. When I first heard about using supers first on MB1, I did not like the strategy, but you know, you take just too much damage sometimes just dodging Rinkas. It's really best to get that out of the way.
Oh, Berserker, I have such a foul mouth, but time and place for everything.
I'm a construction worker. It comes out like nothing. Not to dogpile. I don't mean to dogpile, Mrock.
Oh, everybody escape. Put in your times.
Yeah, what's escape time? So,
Minute 45, I don't know.
I don't even remember the route to ship.
Me neither.
55 seconds.
Same Wolfpack. What area are you in?
Alright, I'm not gonna give the dub for time to anyone. It looks like everybody was over. No, Mrock with the 130. I don't know, do we give it to Mrock here? She didn't put in the semicolon. Well, it looks like Loptr is going on to the next match, which is going to be the result of Path v Andy, and Gameaholic will, of course, be out of the tournament completely, as this is silver bracket. There are only you only get eliminated once in the bronze and silver brackets. There are no elim brackets. So
this is silver
I want
bracket.
you guys. Oh, yes.
Yep.
This is silver bracket. I was saying for both brackets.
Yeah, no, I'm correcting Rockstar, yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Done.
GG's. Alright. Everybody
Loptr
give our
is your winner
racers
of the match.
a follow. You all be nice to game. This last seed in particular, a bit of a doozy. Lots of ways to get tripped up here. Let's see. Howdy.
Howdy. Hey, y'all.
Have fun.
What a horrible seed. Like, what was happening here?
What did I just roll that last one?
It was pretty disgusting.
I have no idea. Not even remotely do I have a clue what logic expected here.
Um,
Like,
I
there
think
were
there were a
no
couple of-
E-tanks anywhere for hell runs. There were no majors anywhere.
I think there were a couple unexplored heated rooms that you guys didn't go to, which might have unlocked more stuff. But
Yeah, but we only had like 3 E-tanks at all times. Like, I don't know if main hall is in logic with 3 E-tanks.
It is.
It is?
Yeah. Oh,
Did you get anything from main hall?
apparently it leads to gravity. I just unlocked the
Okay.
seed, but what was it?
Okay, gravity unlocks Meridia, I think.
Yeah, but you don't actually need to do any of that now that I'm looking at all this stuff. I never got the map to I don't think I ever got the map to Norfair, so I just never knew what was all around that.
I got speed booster in criteria, I think. And from there, after like looking around all areas, seeing nothing I can do, I went back to Norfair, got the map out of logic, and I see Mother Brain right there. And at that point, I had 4 E-tanks, and I see all these X's, and I think to myself, okay, that's enough ammo for sure to beat Mother Brain. But I need 2 more E-tanks. But after looking around the map for a bit, I only saw 1 E-tank. So, also, first of all, I'm stuck there, so I just blindly checked some majors which were reachable. They bailed me out, which was very nice. Got Springball to bail me out. And yeah, I just overlooked there's a second E-tank also right there. So after a while of chambling and wrecked ship and going back to Brinstar, I eventually just took both E-tanks and finished the game.
Yeah, that scramble at the end looked pretty rough. I'm sure it was very tense.
Yeah, the seed drained me mentally. I couldn't do a Mother Brain. Like, the reaction time was just not there. She just shot some onion rings, and I reacted like 10 seconds too late. I was like, yeah, no, not good seed. The first one was a good seed. This one not so much.
What about you, Game? How do you feel about this seed?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know, that last seed, I feel like that's what I get for rolling one of the trolliest categories. So I feel like Metroid objective or no objectives have typically been the most banned seeds, and I decided to see how hopefully run a seed that will pull the brakes on us. But apparently, yeah, I got left behind a bit harder since I was struggling just as hard, if not worse. I mean, I was definitely struggling worse. I think I definitely got myself stuck in what was it, Bubble Mountain for a bit with that trick.
Which you had a way out.
There was tons of
sex.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I should have realized that.
Yeah, there was a return road in top of ocean. I think that's what it wanted.
Yeah.
Yes. You went down West Ocean after grabbing bombs, and I wasn't super happy with that decision because there was grapple behind you. But both of you guys grabbed grapple rather late because Game also went down, but I don't think initially. I think he hung up around. You went through the center of West Ocean, back, and then didn't grab grapple.
Yeah, it was a bit of a trek back, and then once I realized there was a majorette past that Firefleet E-tank, and after trying to unsuccessfully bomb jump over there, I said, all right, let's just get the grapple and slog our way through.
I was kind of excited to see you go for Spazer that first time and try to keep it. I was hoping you were going to pause buffer the damage and get through, but you were definitely breaking logic there, trying to keep that Spazer.
Yeah, that I know for sure. It's just I wasn't going back that spot anytime soon, and I just didn't want to have a scuffed Mother Brain fight with just a pea shooter. And yeah, I didn't even think about the pause buffer. I know there's a way to like damage it, but it's like really pixel perfect, and I wanted to peek at it first and then just try and attempt it too, and said F this. And then once I got speed, then I got super. Then I was more than happy to get that, since that's a trick that I'm familiar with. Shout out to Sebastian for showing me that trick, since I saw her do Map Rando and she know that trick.
I was really worried.
I'm aware of it.
I was
Go
really
ahead.
worried that you just understood the logic at some point. Like half an hour in, I just was really worried you understood the logic and just found like Gravity or Vario or any progression major, and I was just like, okay, this might be the end, because I was just also scrambling for anything. I was just running around mindlessly looking for progression, and there's just no progression anywhere. But yeah, eventually just finding Mother Brain just helped me out, because if I didn't find Mother Brain up in North and had enough to go to finish her off, I think you would have won of that one just because you were ahead in logic, because you explored more of Brinstar, I guess.
Maybe, I don't know. I feel like I made enough mistakes that it's kind of hard to catch up from there. And
Oh, no, I see a Brinstar map. I've not explored that much at all. I didn't go through Ellen Main Hall. I didn't see the right side at all.
Yeah. We did see that Bryn was Fantune map because of a save. But yeah, you guys needed either ice or gravity suit to get through the map, it appears.
I know where Ice was.
So
it was also in Brinstar.
So I do have the map. I just unlocked the spoiler, and I think I know what you're talking about. That actually doesn't lead to the map. It's a dead end, but it's a dead end to area.
Oh,
Oh
great.
wow.
So yeah, you just, I guess you go through the Korra room, and maybe that leads to the map. And you said the gravity is also somewhere in Brinstar, right?
Oh yeah, gravity was well, it's technically not in Brinstar. It was in Turian, but it was a one way because it was in Mickey Mouse room. So you had to take the Brinstar exit to get there.
Oh, okay. So if you take the T entrance down the Korra room, you get to Mickey Mouse. You find gravity, and with gravity you get the map, and with the map, you try to get the map, and you blind Varia, and then you just go mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have beaten me if I wouldn't have finished Mother Brain right there.
Oh, I don't know. I never got the Norfair map, so chances are I probably would have went back there really late. You mentioned you got that out of logic. So what trick? So what you had to do to get that?
I went through Botwoon E-Tank with just Speed Booster. Right to left, I had enough runway to do a dry to water room like stutter charge.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
But left to right, there was no way I'm doing that, so I was just stuck. Because left of it was pre-pillars setup room.
Right. Ooh.
And the top of pre-pillar setup. And yeah, I just checked some majors. I think I can only reach one of them, and it was Spring Ball, so it bailed me out.
Yeah, the top of Norfair. Well, it's good playing from both of you. Is there anything that you'd like to end off with, Loptr?
I want to justify in game 1, after running past Ridley for no apparent reason, even though I had all the capability of killing him. I just want to mention that's because I completely forgot Charge was our first major.
Oh. There was justification for going past Ridley there, but that was because N was on the way. But we were expecting you to fight Ridley. Yeah,
I just completely forgot I had Charge. And apparently, after I talked with Gameaholic after the game, seeing the Maria map and turning right around because it was so far away just saved me. Because apparently, if you leave Ridley behind and you could just go to Meridia, you have the worst routing possible. And the blessing from the heavens that Turian also connected to Meridia. If I had to go all the way back to Meridia after checking Turian, that would have been hellish.
Yeah, well,
I know that.
I was gonna say
Go
I
ahead.
saw Ridley like right off the bat, and I had like what one E-Tank and just Spazer in charge, so I thought, well, I'm going to have to backtrack him since I haven't checked. There's two major other regions I haven't checked, and I was like, well, chances are, unless every single boss is on, including Mother Brain, is in front of me, I'm gonna have to backtrack. Lo and behold, they're all in front. They're all right next. They're all right in front of me. So it would have been
Yeah.
optimal to do Ridley first. It's just I wasn't that comfy with that scuff loadout.
I think it's always optimal to go to Ridley first if you think you are able to kill him, because you don't want to take that risk, and even going back, I mean, I don't know how many missiles and supers you had, but I had like 30, 20. So I
I
was
had
just like a few missiles short.
I only had 10 because 15 is like my magic number for doing most scuff fights. But like I only had 10 supers, and again the one E-Tank with Varia made it very scuff. It's like, well, I could smash my head and
Okay.
and against that,
Understandable.
but I figured, okay, like I still haven't seen two bosses or Mother Brain, and there are two regions, so like if at least one of those bosses are in the other side, those regions, then I would have to backtrack to Ridley either way. But again, just because it was a little tragic that all those bosses were in front of me, so I did have to make unnecessary backtracks because I didn't first attempt Ridley.
Yeah, I should have done Ridley 100% on the first trip through. I just forgot I had charge. That's all. That's all I wanted to say.
Also, there was a connection from Meridia to Torian, which also kind of helped you out, Loptr.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my last save was at ship right at Ridley, so I was ready to take that huge reset. But yeah, it was definitely a blessing. I can't deny that.
So, is there anything you want to end off with, Game?
Just want to say thanks for the comms, thanks for the tracking, and also want to say thanks for the host for making this awesome tourney. Had a lot of fun. Some of the settings can be hit or miss, but I think that's the whole point of the multi-category. You can't love them all, and gotta have some chaos. I mean, I did pick a chaotic seed option at the end, so just want to say it was definitely my pleasure in the tourney, and definitely had a lot of fun practicing for this, and it's been a blast. So definitely looking forward to watching the rest of the matches, all in the gold, silver, and bronze brackets.
Yeah. It was good watching you, Game. And for you, Loptr, you're going to be facing the winner of Poff versus Andy.
Yep.
So good luck to you there.
Thank you.
And everybody, I hope you had a
Oh. Do this one. Well, everybody else.
Please.
Hope, hope you had a great time watching. Next game's tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST. It's going to be Andy versus Path. Good night, everyone.